Well, that's just some of the struggles of people in Peterborough struggling to find work. Let's speak to Rob Petrucci, who works as a skills tutor, and Alice Holding, who works with him. Morning, guys. It's an incredibly difficult place out there at the moment for people to find work, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the situation that a lot of people are finding themselves in is that they haven't got the qualifications that are required, along with the skills to actually get through a basic interview. So, I mean, what we're trying to offer is a place that they can come to actually either reassign their skills or build them from base ground. We offer the skill set right the way through with the interviews, making sure they've got the right CV, and that they're competent when they actually sit across a desk from someone and they can actually convey who they are and what their skills and qualities are.
But it's getting to that point, isn't it? It's getting behind that desk, because if you don't put the right CV in, if you don't do it in the right way, if you don't sell yourself effectively, you won't get to that desk, will you?
This is it. I mean, this is why WorkSkills is so effective, because basically we go right the way back to basics. The kind of people that we have coming through are all different levels. So some of them may have fantastic CVs, but they don't know how to actually project that CV at interview stage. So what we try and do is make sure that these guys, their confidence is rebuilt, and that also they know exactly what the value of each area that they hold within themselves. So it's bringing that out and making sure that they can make the most of that interview stage, because that's critical.
Alice, we hear about women and the difficulties women have in particular at the moment of finding work in that very difficult marketplace. And women's skills differ from men's, don't they, obviously?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, we try to help, men and women. As Rob said, obviously, build up their skills, give them the confidence, and just get them out there, get them interviews and get them prepared, ready for work.
Yeah, and what difficulties have women got in relation to men at the moment? What are they struggling with?
Well, they're struggling with the same things as men, but obviously, I'm not really sure.
I think one of the main areas is the different sectors that they actually project themselves into. I mean, you do find women in construction trades, yeah, obviously these days, but obviously they're more likely to go into the case of, without trying to sound sexist in any way.
But there are demarcation lines there in people's heads, effectively.
Well, this is it. I mean, those areas are still out there where people say, well, that's a woman's job, that's a man's job. And what we try and do is break that down and tell them, basically, if you want to go for something, then you're worth it. And if you've got the skills and everything else within you, you can do that job.
What I was alluding to was the problem with maternity as well. We heard from that girl there saying she was pregnant, people just don't want to even look at her at the moment, not even for 3 months' work.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, obviously, you've got preconception with the pregnancy side of things and everything else. People do, because obviously maternity leave, it's 9 months, that this young baby is actually growing within inside the woman, and then obviously after the baby's born, there's the aftercare and everything else.
And you've got to find somebody in the meantime.
Yeah, well, this is it. So I mean, it does put a lot of strain on local business and small business.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen an increase in people coming to you over the last few months to get your skills, get their skills?
I know on the apprenticeship side, where Alice is working at the moment, from around 359 placements since June, 52% of those were women. But I mean, those are in customer care, retail, administration, and those kind of things, which are typically the areas that women are supposed to go into. Again, not wanting to sound sexist, but with the WorkSkills, out of 41 applicants or clients that we've had through, 15 of those have been women.
Right, so that's interesting, isn't it?
I mean, it's starting to level up. We are getting an awful lot more women coming in through our courses that want to go out to work.
Yeah. Oh, listen, if people do want to improve their CVs, they do want to take part in these apprenticeships, how do they go about doing it? How do they get in touch with you guys?
Right, I mean, basically for the apprenticeship side of things, they can go onto our website, which is www.apprenticeships.co.uk, www.rtt/group.co.uk. If they're actually within Peterborough area and everything else, they would have to be mandated through us via CTEC and the Job Centre. So obviously they need to be asking the job centres about CTEC and also for ourselves. But it's the WorkSkills course that basically gets you the people from 19 upwards, whereas the apprenticeships are dealing with 16 to 18s and 18 to 24.